Facebook Live class for Barre. Since the governor has lifted, okay, I may have to start over. Who knows? Oh, maybe I don't. Okay, so I get to at least be in the studio. I get to take one-on-ones starting Friday. People are already making appointments, and I'm making sure there's a big enough gap in between people. So I have time to clean, and there'll be different protocols when we do finally get to come into the studio. And and so this is so weird. I like flicker in and out constantly. It's so bizarre. Okay. When we do get to go back into the studio, we can only have 7 students, 1 teacher, that equals 8, so which is perfect because then if I'm in the back training a client, that makes us a total of 10 in the building. Okay, I have it all marked out in the studio, how it's going to be, and I will get stuff out to you as we get closer to being able to have a group setting. There's a lot of different things going around right now, so I want to wait till um, the governor does his briefing today before I go. I get to open the other part of the studio for the group of under 10 for group personal training. Kind of semantics there. And which I'm kind of okay with, but we're in the process of getting stuff ready. So when we do start opening up the studio, there's some things that I can't have for community use right now, so you will have to start bringing your own blocks for yoga. If you don't have a block, you can certainly order one, or just bring a book. A book works just fine, okay? A strap. When we do get into that aspect of it, because again, this is really absorbent stuff, and it's not realistic of me to think that I could get that clean the way it's supposed to be after every class, okay? And so if you don't have a strap, it could be a belt, it could be a tie, it could be a scarf, it could be anything. It just has to be yours, okay? Blankets, same thing. I just cannot realistically clean all this stuff after class every single time. And it's just temporary anyway, okay? And because there is going to be a limit, we are shifting into a scheduling platform, Schedulicity, okay? And it's already up on the website. And it's right now, it's to help us practice getting used to this format, okay? We're also going to shift some of the classes onto Zoom. And you'll see that on Schedulicity how this is going to happen, okay? So we're going to build a library. We're going to have another platform where we're going to house all this, all these libraries. Because right now I'm doing it on Facebook and on YouTube because that is my offering to people who've lost their jobs and such. And hi, Marilyn. And I'll continue to do that as well during this time to continue to upload classes up on YouTube for people who need it. When we do start to house this on the other platform, of course, paying members have access to it, and then also non-paying member, it's a small fee to get in, but it's a while out. It's a while out. We're slowly shifting. We have a learning curve. Boy, me and Taylor are trying to figure this out. It's crazy. Okay. So, but I'm going to try to play around with a brand new Barre routine. If people who know me, as soon as they see my stool, I got it out. And I'm going to try to play around with this, but I wanted to try to get back into the studio so people could see that, hey, we're going to get back in here. And I'm going to put a mass email out with more changes while we're in this transition to slowly get back out into the world and integrate with each other as well. So, okay, here we go. As always, you can, oh, you might not have been able to hear me because my microphone's on the back, so who knows? This is is also crazy. Oh, I got all these pockets. It is so cold in the studio right now. So I'm not going to turn the heat on just for myself. All right. And I'm so excited to have my red ballet slippers back on. All right. I know you can't see my feet. Boy, trying to set up for the studio has been fun. Okay, here we go. Open and close. Open and close. And yeah, this is how I run my class regularly. All right. And last one. And we're going to hold right here. And we're going to plie. So I'm going to pull my pants up a little bit so you can see. Boy, this is like the worst Facebook Live I've ever done. So this will probably not go on YouTube. And we're going to hold right here. We're going to releve. Right now it doesn't look any different. And hold right here. We're going to go down and up. And of course you can always watch this later. And here's 4. And 3. Here's 2. And 1. We're going to lower those heels down. Now we're going to do just a toe point, straight leg out to front. We're just going to hold that, contract the front of the leg. This is what's called a tendu. Okay, now we'll take it out to the side. Okay, so I'm not sitting in my hip doing it. I got to stand tall, draw my belly in, engage those glutes, engage the abdominals. Last one, now we're going to take it back behind you. I'm going to turn. We still want to try to keep that leg as straight as we can. Squeeze that butt cheek. Here's 4 and 3, 2 and 1. We're going to take it back out to the side. Out and in. Out. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2 and 1. There is going to be a change. So we shift. We take it out to the front. Out. Ugh, learning curves. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Out. Good. Again, we point the toe. I can see my stuff is in the way. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Take it out behind you. Again, you want to try to keep that leg as straight as you can. Remember, play music at your house that you like that's just going to get you moving. Last one. Take it out to the side. We take it out and in. Out and in. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to alternate right and left, just out to the side. And it's just to get us a little bit warmer. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take that step out. Hang on. Here we go. We're going to take that step out. We're just going to shift right to left. We're going to bring the arm across and then over. Across and then over. Good. Nice and simple. It doesn't have to be in time with me. And it's just starting to move, starting to get that body warm. We're just going to switch and pause. Now we're going to switch. Here we go. Take it across. Oh, practicing this at home is really difficult because of all the dogs. And last one, hands to the inside. Taylor was at my house yesterday. She got that full experience of the dogs. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to come up. We're going to rotate the right toe out, arms right up at shoulder height, and pulse. Good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to pivot around, back foot on the toe, bend the back knee, engage the glutes, pulse it down. Good. And here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to take the hands down to the floor, send that leg a little farther back, and pulse the hips down. You may have to take the knee out a little bit further, that right foot. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take the right hand to the outside of the right leg, and we're going to the hips, straighten out the legs, flex the toes, and then back down. Now, you might not be able to get those legs straight, but that's okay. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding right here. And again, you can feel free to move around, to stretch. Now, bend your back, or bend your front knee, re-engage the glutes, bring those glutes, abs to help bring you back up. We pivot around and open up, warrior 2 on the other side, pulse. Now, I gotta get used to all of our sounds again that are here, because they're all throwing me off. Some of them make me a bit nervous, because they're really super new. But they're also working on tearing down that white building. Last one, we're gonna pivot around and pulse. Re-engage those glutes. All right. This is last one, hold right here. Take those hands to the inside, send the leg back, pulse. Good, here's 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna take that left hand to the outside of that left foot, and you lift up the toes, flex, or straighten out the leg, flex the hips. Boy, I feel really out of practice. Here's 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Hold right here. And again, just feel free to move around. Now bend your left knee, bring your right foot to meet that left. We're going to roll on up. All right, now you are going to grab your weight, okay? Remember, you can double up on the weight if you need to double up on the weight. You can grab a chair, not like you can see what I'm pointing out. There's a chair over there. Because I'm sitting there going, why didn't I grab a chair instead of this bar for me? All right, so we're going to get into first position. Hopefully you can see my feet. Your chair, or if you have a bar, a stick, doesn't matter. It's in the right hand. Dumbbell is in the left hand. We come up into releve. Glue those heels together. And here we go. We're going to go into bicep curls. Now, make sure, again, some of this is going to look familiar, which is not a bad thing. Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2, 1. Take it down, 3. Here's 1, 2, 3, and up. And 1, 2, 3, up. And 1, 2, 3, and up. And 1, 2, 3, up. Down 2, down, 2, up. 2. Take it down, 2, up. 2, and down, 2, up. 2. Last one, down, 2, up. Down 1, up 3. Take it down, up, 2, 3. Now you'll notice I'm cueing for the legs, not the arm. Take it down, up, 2, 3. Take it down. Now back to 2s. Take it down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, 2. Last one, down, 2. All right, down for 4. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3. Back to singles. Take it down, up, down, and up. Good. And here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold right here. Now, notice I'm gluing my heels together. I'm not trying to bring my knees towards each other. We're going to take it down. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go down, 3, 2, 1. You got to hold that there, and then we're going to take it up on 1. So 1, 2, 3, up. and 1, 2, 3, and up, and 1, 2, 3, and up. Last one, 1, 2, 3, up, down 2, down, 2, up. Now we stay right in the middle, down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, down, 3 again, down, 2, 3, up, good, down, 2, 3, and up, and down, 2, 3, and up, and down, 2, 3, now down 4, take it down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so this is where we're going to transition. We're going to take the feet down, the weights go down, off to the side, and we're going to take it down for push-ups. So let's say you can't do push-ups on the ground. That's okay. You can go to your wall and do a push-up, to the countertop to the push-up, maybe something low like this for a push-up, or maybe you can go all the way down. Let's see, here we go. To the ground right here, and we take it and down, up, down, up. And I'm going to bring it a little closer to you, okay? Because you really only need to see my arms on this. Oh, that's terrible. Down 2, take it down, 2, up, 2. This is such a terrible video I'm doing. And down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, down 3, take it down, 2, 3, up, and down, 2, 3, up, and down, 2, 3, up, and down, 2, 3, down 1, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2. Now take it down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, 2. Last one, down, 2. Now down 4, up 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. One more, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3. Now singles, take it down, up, down, and up. Here's 4, and 3, 2, and 1, and release. We're going to come all the way up. Just nice big stretch. All right, now again, you can get into stretching. Ooh, I forgot to stretch quads. I forgot to stretch those hip flexors. And, because again, we all got to transition back into our real world with, of course, parameters. So things are going to be a bit more challenging. I'm going to change something about my screen. So hang on 1 second. All right. So now we're going to take that weight and the bar. We're going to switch sides. We're going to do that same thing, except we're going to go wide and the bar is in the left hand this time, okay? So we're going to come up. So this requires more tightness coming from the glutes, the abs, the upper back, but not stiff, but just enough. And singles, here we go. We take it down and up, down and up. Good. A bit more tension coming from not just the central core, but the upper back, those glutes. All right. Last one, down 3. Take it down. 2, 3, and up, and down. 2, 3, and up, and down. 2, 3, up, and down. 2, 3. Now down 2, up 2, down, 2, up, 2. And anytime you need to go down to those heels, you go down to those heels. And last one. 3. Take it down, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2, 3. Last one, down, up, 2, back to 2s. Take it down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, up, 2. Last one, down, 2, up, down, 4. Take it down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, down, singles. Good. Good. And 4. And 3. Here's 2. And 1. Now we're going to hold here again. Now, as we do this here, for the wider stance, we need to stay in this squat. We can't come up straight because then that's not really nice on the knees. Take it down. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3. Down 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. Again, we just barely come up. 1, 2, 3. Barely come up. Up. 2, 3. Again, barely come up. Last one. Good. Now back to 2, or go into 2s. And up. 2. And down. 2. Up. 2. And down. 2. Again, I'm moving my knees in and out. Take it down. 2. Up. Down 4. Down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3. Doesn't even look like it went anywhere. And release. And shake it out. It's because I got stuck. Oh my goodness, for balance. All right. Now, you may find for this next one that you still need to hang on to your chair or your bar or nothing. I'll just hang on to the bar today. So, I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to do both legs, so it doesn't matter what side you start with. All right, we're just going to lunge back, come up for a bicep curl. Take it down and bicep curl. Down and up, down and up. So you can see why now, if you need your chair to get close to a wall or that bar, okay, here's 4 and 3, 2, 1. You're going to pulse the lunge for 3. Here's 1, 2, 3, lift. Pulse, 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 2, 3, and lift. Last one. Pulse, 2, 3, and lift. Now, we're going to bring it in and back. Now, when you extend, try to really get the tricep in there. Okay? I'm kind of going to keep this slow. Here's 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're just going to come up. Simply switch sides. Lunge it back. Take it back. Ooh, back and lift. Good. And lift. Again, you still may need that countertop, your bar, your chair. Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Pulse 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. Lift. So even when my arm is straight, I'm trying to keep it tense. Here's 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we change, we tap, take it back. Again, try to keep that extension part when the arm straightens out just as tight. All right. Almost there. Again, we're keeping it slow. Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1 and release. All right. Again, when we stretch quad hip flexor, legs are flush. When we tuck that tail under, the legs stay flush. Because if you go forward, we lose the hip flexor. Okay? And again, you can still use your chair. Make sure you tuck that tail under. Cross the ankle right above. And again, you can still use support. I still use support. Okay? There's nothing wrong with support. We all need support. Which we have found out, we're all supportive people. We're all supporting people. And we need the support. All right, now for a calf stretch, remember I need you to go to a wall or a countertop to stretch into the calf. You need that kind of leverage to get into the calf. All right, we're still going to use weights. We're going to use weights all the way through. All right, remember, always, always, always get a drink. Even when you think you don't need it, you might be surprised that you actually do. All right, and I'm just using smaller weights today. Just because again, it's about practicing. All right, and I know you got all my stuffs in the way of my feet. Here we go. All right. Releve again. Glue those heels together. Arm comes out to the side this time, okay? And it's grand plie, so we're going to come down, up, across. Good. And, oop, I'm doing the wrong one. That's okay. Keep going. Keep going. So I'll just go back to that one. It's all good. All right. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring your arm up overhead, and we're going to take it out, slide it in, out, slide it in. Good. Again, this all looks really familiar. Pulse for 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. If you do this with me, this looks familiar. Or if you've done the other videos, then it would look familiar. Good. Last one. Here's 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to hold. Hand to the waist. We're going to tip forward. I'm going to turn. Whoop, let's turn this way. So I don't want you up here. I do want you to tip forward. Hips go back. Keep the knees bent. Arm goes out to the side. Heels can stay on the ground. Heels can come up. Gauge the glutes, upper back. Make sure you slide those shoulders down the back. Okay, when you slide the shoulders down the back, and then it doesn't feel so much like a shrug. Okay? Hopefully. Hold at the top, pulse. All right, again, keep sliding the shoulders down the back. If you're up here, that's going to feel like shrugs. Get your shoulder. Need to get that chest out. Last one, and release. Keep that wider stance. Just take the hand to the waist. We're going to squat, side leg lift, squat, side leg lift. Now, having that additional weight on the waist, just change it a little bit. Some of you might not notice it. Some of you may notice it. Last one, hold here and pulse. 2, 3, down. Now you can 1, 2, 3, down. That's also an option, but you don't have to. If you're already fatiguing, arms already tired, you feel it more in the neck than anything else, you don't have to add the extra arm movement. 1, 2, 3. Or you can add the extra arm movement, but you don't have to have the weight. This is the last one. Good. Now, you're going to hold here. You just place it again, hand on the thigh or the waist. Flex the foot, squeeze those cheeks. Forward, and back. So again, there's going to be some changes, but not a lot. But it might look like a lot. Here's 4, and 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to point the toes. Now, with or without the weight, you can take that hand right by the head, and you can come down, lift, open, and extend. All you have to do, again, the additional weight might be enough. Now, if you don't feel it, don't worry about it. You don't have to feel it right this second. You might feel it later. Last one. And release. Keep that in mind. That's what people forget about and why they end up so damn sore the next day or debilitated the next day. Take your right leg, left leg behind the right leg and side bend. Is that they forget about the next day and they're not feeling the subtleness of what's actually happening with the additional weight. Because while it wasn't overly hard for me to add the 3 pounds, I could feel it, okay? Again, some of the other noise you might hear, if you hear it, is just construction tearing down that white building. And release. All right, so we're just gonna, again, take your chair to the other side, take your bar to the other side. All right, coming up into releve, glue those heels together. Arm comes out into second, grand plie. We take it down, up and across, down, up and across. Now I'm a little warmer, which is good. All right. And again, try to keep pushing those heels into each other. Try to drive through the big toe. Here's 4, and 3, whoa, and 2, and 1. We bring those arms up, transfer the weight out to the right. We take it out or to the left, however you happen to be working out with me today. Whoa, if you are. Good. All right, pulse for 3. Here's 1, 2, 3, lift. Pulse, 2, 3, lift. Pulse, 2, 3. Even with that arm out there, make sure it's tight. Grip that dumbbell. The grip means, especially gripping. Last one, hold. Actually, we're going to tip forward. We're going to tip forward. We're up. My butt's not way up in the air. You still drop down into that squat, but you tip the torso forward. Arm goes down, out to the side. First, get this before you add releve. If you feel it in your neck, you're shrugging, stick out the chest, slide the shoulders down the back. Maybe you need to add releve because you got that all sorted out in the body. Hold at the top and pulse, pulse. That grip around the dumbbell is important information for your rotator cuff. If you're just holding it with just your thumb and none of your fingers like they show you in all the other videos, type of videos, this irritates me because you will aggravate your neck and shoulders. Last one, release. All right, here we go. Squat, side leg, lift, again. Now instead of thinking this is gonna be suddenly hard with 3 pounds and you're disappointed that it's not, so you're trying to make it harder, just work with it first, okay? Hold right here, pulse, 1, 2, 3, down. If you want to add 3, now I'm doing tiny pulses. Notice that my hand is below my shoulder, okay? If you want more deltoid, believe it or not, it's actually working below what you think shoulder height is. Most people are above shoulder height. Last one. Good. Now you're going to come back up. Again, you can have the hand here. You can have it here. Flex the foot, gauge those glutes. Forward and back. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you could probably keep it here, bring it here where I had it. You can have the hand behind the head. It does make a difference. You'll feel it differently is all. I kind of like it more at my shoulder today. Because again, this is, while I'm practicing at home, and I do it a lot different when I'm practicing at home. I don't have the weights in my hands. I'm trying to just understand the movements first. Get those underneath. Try to get those in. Last one. And release. Before I start going, oh yeah, I'm going to beat the crap out of myself. Now, I've been real slow about getting all this stuff out. So I've been working on a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff in the studio. And I know people understand. That's why I've been posting up the videos for YouTube, and it's free. But we have access anytime you want to, and switch. Or I've got the video library on Facebook Live right now. And again, over the next few weeks, few months, several months, we'll shift into other platforms. Slow. There's nothing wrong with slow. All right. So, again, you can switch out to something heavy, or you can switch back into something light if you discover that it is too heavy. All right. So we're going to bring your weight or your chair bar back to the right hand. We're going to turn diagonal. We're going to open up into first. We're going to lunge it back. Now we're going to start with just either the hand on the waist or the arms straight down. It doesn't matter. We're going to come through, kick, lunge it back. We go forward, back, forward, back, forward, and back. Good. Now, if you want to add the arm, now I'm not going to hold it out into second. We're going to move in and out into second. If you want an isometric contraction, you can hold the arm out into second. That's up to you. If you want releve, feel free to move into releve. Good. Thought I would just make this a little bit more interesting. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to slide the leg in. Equal weight. Both feet are rotated out just slightly. Okay. All the views. Okay. You can have the hand on the waist. Pulse. Now as we pulse, again, engage the glutes, lower abdominals, upper back. If it still irritates, especially that front knee, you've got to rotate that foot in just a bit. Even if it doesn't look like a toe out anymore. It's about respecting what your knee's trying to tell you that, oh, that hurts. Don't like it. All right, so we're going to curtsy, kick, and you can have the hand on the waist to start. This is, if you're adding weight, it can be enough. And you can add that side bend, or that side raise. And if you want to add releve, which is really hard to do with just your stick, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going to stay in your curtsy. I'm going to turn again so you can see what we're going to do. We're going to 1, 2, 3, extend. 1, 2, 3, squeeze that butt cheek. Here's 1, 2, 3, extend. 1, 2, 3, extend. 1, 2, 3, squeeze those butt cheeks. And 1, 2, 3, extend. 1, 2, 3, extend. Now we are going to add weight. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, front raise. 1, 2, 3, front raise. Draw the belly in, gauge those glutes, especially when you extend. You've got to activate that upper back to control that arm going in front. And of course the abdominals, so you just don't dump into the lower back as you reach forward and back. This is the last one for 3s. And now singles. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, yikes, and 1. All right, so we're going to come to center. Now, you don't need your chair or your block, but you will need the other weight, okay? Down, we come up, releve. Down, as we come up, we move into really just a calf raise. Good. Now, we're going to pulse 3. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. I am doing an overhead press. You don't have to, especially if you're already fatiguing. You do not have to add releve. 1, 2, 3. Good. And 1, 2, 3. Good. Last one. And we're going to move into singles with a tap. Down, tap, down, tap, down, tap. Now, when you tap, make sure you squeeze that butt cheek and tense up the entire leg. Now, if you want to lift the leg, you can lift the leg. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Put those weights down. And again, stretch, quads, hip flexors. I do really need a drink before I get into all that stretching. That's why I need you to stretch on your own while I do some of this stuff, because you really don't need me to guide you through every single stretch, especially when you know it. All right, here we go. We're going to take that bar or the chair to the left hand now. Weight, if you're using it, into the right hand. Open up into first. Lunge it back. Just kick forward. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, and back. Remember, you don't have to have a weight in your hand. I'm going to add a side raise. But if you want to hold second with a weight in your hand, I recommend something much lighter than 5 or even 3 pounds, going down into 1 or 2. Releve, isometric holds are different. So different techniques and rules need to apply. Here's 4, 3,